Hey, this is Orla Walsh, the Vermonster, and we're here on BROCR Review.
BROCR tip number 1. Don't hike up in the mountains in skinny jeans. You're on.
Well, we're about 8 miles back into the Rockies. Don't know where we're at. Got a little shelter. I guess we're just gonna live here now. Yeah!
Sweet! No rent!
Why did I eat that much?
Hey guys, this is Jacob Bosecker. This is the middle of June, and we are coming at you with the 6th episode of the BROCR Review. This episode we've got a special interview with Orla Walsh. She's known as the Vermonster, you might know her. And she's just cleaning podiums this week. We actually got a really good interview with her in Silverthorne when we were there for the Breckenridge Beast. We had this past week in the Muscatatuck race, which is called Tame the Terrain. A few of our guys from Relentless went down there and we had a great time. It was a great time, except for the rain. The tropical storm Bill came through and went through the creek, and the river was basically off limits for us to go and wade through. So it really put a damper on the race. The race started a little late, but long story short, we still had it. We still had a great time. We just didn't get a lot of coverage from it because of the rain and just the madness that was ensuing because of it. Yeah, so anyway, hope all the fathers out there had a great Father's Day. I got to spend it with my father. It was great. He actually ran his first OCR event. I've got a photo of it here that I'm going to share in this video. And then we're going to go to a special interview with Orla. We've got a few things coming up here in the next few weeks. But the next big race we're kind of focusing towards is Palmerton, Pennsylvania. That's the direction that we're going, and it's where we're going to steer towards. We're going to have a few different little interim things until then, though. We're going to have some tips, some tricks, some funny stories, and some just things from around the OCR community, and we're just hoping to keep bringing you great material. So without further ado, here's Orla.
Whenever you're ready. Orla, thank you for taking the time to meet with us today.
No problem.
And I wanted to get your thoughts on the race yesterday.
The race? What race? Oh, the Breckenridge race, right. Yeah, it was a brutal course. Elevation, I think, was the obstacle of the day.
Yeah, it sucked. Well, I remember I was having trouble breathing for most of it.
Yep.
Yeah, especially going underwater. I really had trouble breathing underwater.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tough.
It's tough. So you've been living out here since October.
Yep.
So I think that a lot of people were like kind of expecting you to be like the local favorite girl.
Yeah.
And
I thought I was hoping to have that local favorite thing too, but I don't know what happened. Elevation. I understood that it was still going to be an obstacle for me, maybe a little less than others. But I started the race and instantly my legs were shot, or I couldn't move very fast. I know.
I'm really sad to hear that, but you still placed well.
Yeah, I think I took 9th or 10th. I'm not exactly sure what place.
Still, with that type of stacked field,
Yeah.
It's good to get that. It's good to probably even some motivation going forward.
Yep.
Yeah, a little if I would have just done this better. So yeah, definitely. But very proud of you for that, and wanted to kind of ask you. So since obviously we do this sport for fun, we love doing this sport. What was your most favorite part of the race yesterday?
Aside from the whole community, Spartan family, and I didn't have to travel to see everyone, so they all came here. I love seeing all my friends and stuff, but the most fun of the race, well, I guess I would say the running down part, but I couldn't even run very fast running down. I don't know what happened, but I just think getting through all the obstacles and realizing I'm gonna finish this. I finished healthy, so I'm not injured. Knock on wood, somewhere. And just getting through some of the obstacles I've failed in the past, like that the multi-rig I've gotten the last couple of times, but just learning different techniques has always been helpful.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. So, what's your next race that you're going to?
I believe it's Palmerton, PA. I wanted to do the stadium race in Texas this weekend, but it might be a little too soon after the sprint and the beast yesterday, and just might be smart to recover and work towards Palmerton.
Okay. So like what would be like some good training secrets or training tips that you have for people who are starting to pick up the sport or maybe want to go to Palmerton and try their hand at that course?
Right. I think really important stuff. I've heard about Pennsylvania being very hilly. Lots of hills. I heard the sprint was like a super, so I'm a little nervous to see what the super is going to be like. But I really think getting your hill repeats in, probably carrying some heavy buckets and sandbags up hills, because I think hills are going to be a great obstacle in Palmerton, and just getting your like endurance running on inclines and hills is probably really key.
Okay, so you heard it from Orla Walsh here, the Vermonster. Carry heavy stuff, run long distances, maybe do them both at the same time uphill.
Weight vest, yeah, I think that's an important, just, not getting on the treadmill. If all you have is a treadmill, put it at a high incline, maybe carry some dumbbells, maybe put some stuff on your shoulder, just to depict like the painful feeling you're going to get when you have to go steep with weight.
All good tips. Thanks, Orla. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you. See you guys.